I have a question. Why do people come to this? Why do we have people that come to this website with these weird sexual obsessions? That this just doesn't even make any sense. I have a question. What spirit are you invoking or summoning when you are posting my photograph or a photograph of me doing a body shot where you took a weird screenshot? What spirit are you invoking? Is that witchcraft? I don't think so. If anything, you would be invoking my spirits. I'd like to ask a question. Why do these people come to this website with sexual obsessions who are obviously sexually unfulfilled? And what do you think that when you're stalking business owners trying to pose as a witch or either somebody that has anything going on, what do you think that's going to prevent somebody from doing their spiritual work? Am I supposed to all of a sudden become a bird brain or something? And are you even telling these people, are you even disclosing to people that I didn't provide you with that photograph and that you actually took that photograph from my channel? That you're not even telling people. You're trying to make it seem like it was your house or something. You're not even telling people that you're taking screenshots of my house. You act like I was in your living room or something. This is insane. These people are nuts. These people, these sexual deviants on this website are ridiculous. They are. It is so disgusting. What do you think that's going to distract me from doing my spiritual work? This is so stupid. I don't know where your hatred for witches came up to where you would emulate one and then stalk a witch. So we got people on here claiming that they are a witch while emulating being a witch and stalking one at the same time. And it's some real, like, I'm sorry, these lesbians on here need to go and see a therapist. It's not that you need to come out of the closet. I'm done with saying stuff like that. I think people need to quit going that route with it when you have people stalking you in social media. It's not about coming out of the closet. It's not about admitting to being gay or lesbian. It's about needing to get some kind of therapy, psychotherapy. There is no way on God's green earth in 2023 I would be posting anybody's body. And for what? For what? What is that? I'm sorry. What does that have to do with the subject at hand? What does that have to do? Why do we have people on here doing that? So read it anyway. It's not going to distract me from doing my spiritual work. I'm the one that posted the content. Hello, one EQ. I'm the one that posted the content. What do you think if you reposted photoshopped? What they do is they take screenshots and they Photoshop it. They do. You can even tell by looking at the background. What is that supposed to do? Like, where did these people even come from? Did they crawl out from underneath rocks? These people on this website with these sexual obsessions is weird, bro. It's so weird. Yesterday, I asked this girl, this lady who I believe is a man. I believe is a man dressed up like a woman. I asked this person to quit following me from platform to platform. She or he or whatever she is follows up with posting a photograph of me. And that's supposed to convince people that you're not stalking me. What is up with all of the goddamn stalking? What is up with that? What's up with the sexual obsession? And specifically, why wouldn't you use one of the photographs, one of the many photographs that you have screenshotted of where you have tried to purposely colorize the picture to make my facial complexion look weird? Why you didn't use one of those? That's so disgusting on so many levels. It is. It has nothing to do with the fact. Let's ignore the fact that you're obviously photo. And I'm not going to get duped into doing any more body shots. These people want to see your body. They want to see your titties. They want to see your pussy. They want to see your ass. I am not a goddamn fucking prostitute. Why are you trying to what spirit are you trying to provoke? The spirit of sex? Do you not have enough fulfillment in your sex life or something? What the fuck is going on here? Why are you over on your channel putting people's bodies on display? You're disgusting. You're freaking disgusting, bro. And is that supposed to be fucking upsetting me? You realize that the screenshot that you took was of me on YouTube fucking around. Everybody on YouTube has seen me in my bra and my panties. Who gives a shit? I've been doing that for years, girl. You forget that I had a regular vlogging channel 15 years ago. 15 fucking years ago. Not just the shit I've done on this channel. 15 years ago, I had a regular vlogging channel where I would when I after I had my babies, I would vlog about weight loss and I would take body shots in either some ballerina underwear. There's been videos up here of me tight lacing, corsets. Who cares? Like what the hell? There's videos of people on here on the pole. There's even videos of witches on here pole dancing. Who cares? Why are you trying to shame people with content that they put up? You weren't provided with those pictures. You stole those pictures. If anything, you're committing copyright fraud. I didn't give you those photos, hun. You didn't receive photos from me where I was trying to get with you. No, you've been stalking me for 10 years on this fucking website. On and off. Now it's gotten worse since you got a man. That's what doesn't make any sense to me. You have a man and he's supposed to be making you happy and you're supposed to be making him happy. But yet you're posting nude photos of another woman online? Or I'm sorry, partially nude. Photos of another woman online. I'd say that you're a liar. You don't have a man. You're not happy. You're false advertising. First of all, you're obsessed with this so-called love situation, which honestly, being able to do a spell has nothing to do with love. This is why I believe this person is a man. This is why I believe that. Women come to me for reunion workings all the time. But to need a love spell for people to love you or for a specific person to want you, Says no woman ever. Now, you can do a working to get a man to open up to you, or you know what I'm saying? But what is the purpose? I'm never going to contact you. This person wants me to get in touch with them. I don't want to speak to you. What I would like for you to do is I would like for you to take my photographs down. You got people on here. I have people on here who have a sexual obsession with me. They are weird. They take my original footage, they somehow Photoshop it, and they post these Photoshop pics in an attempt to get my attention. Like a child, like a weird, childish, not a child, weird, childish behavior. This is so stupid. I don't understand this. And what is everybody else supposed to believe that you're going to distract me from my work? I'm sitting up here getting prepared for my new moon money ritual. I've got to prepare 10 or 12 candles. You think that I would ever be distracted from that? Trust me, it's very, very nice and focusing and relaxing. It's very non-chaotic. It's a very grounding energy when I am making those candle creations. You're jealous of my candle creations. You're jealous because I know how to actually channel my energy and make it into something. You over there wailing and flailing around with photographs of me that you're trying to front as if I sent you those photos. You're making videos calling me a lesbo, claiming that I'm stalking you, and you're posting these photos and you're not saying where you got them from. Y'all are trying to make it seem like I sent you these photos. You never say, disclaimer, I took this photo from this woman's channel. If you notice that, they never do. So if a strange person was to stumble across their channel, they would have no idea that I didn't send those photos to those people. Those people that don't know on their channels would assume that I actually sent them those photos for them personally. Like, hey, happy birthday, Mr. President. No, I didn't. I didn't send those people those photos. They're over here stealing my photos, y'all. They're over here stealing my photos and posting them to their channels, perpetrating an entire fraud. Okay? Perpetrating a fraud. It's totally ridiculous. So I don't have a lot of time to spend on this because I have to uh I have like a little mailing list. Okay, because all of my clients don't follow me on YouTube. So I gotta follow up with some people about the new moon ritual. Girl, I am gonna be over here making these candle creations, loving life. I love making my candle creations. If you guys haven't seen my candle creations, hold on a second. And I'm not gonna make an anti-stalking candle creation. I'm not gonna do it. Just keep stalking me. I'm just gonna take all of your energy. That's what I'm gonna do. You're giving it willingly. You're giving me all your energy willingly. You are. It's totally ridiculous. And trust me, I ain't gotta curse you. Curse you for what? You're already cursed. You know, who does that? Do I look like I sit over here and burn candles on these stalkers every day? No, I don't. I don't burn candles on them all the time. Just to let you guys know. They just cannot get over their friggin' obsession. They're gonna friggin' commit suicide. They're so obsessed. They're so obsessed that they're suicidal. How the fuck is that my problem? Am I supposed to fucking make that right for complete strangers that I don't fucking know? I can only make it right for myself. Oh, water. Oh my God. Yeah, I have 10 candles to make. 10. Do I look like I'm worried about you? I'm never gonna post your, and even though there's nudes out there of you in a music video, there's nudes of you out there twerking nude on a bed. I'm not gonna do that. For what? I didn't take that footage. It's not my footage. Hello, John Lane. It's not my footage. So why would I post it to my channel? To prove what? That you're fat as fuck? For what? I don't care about you being fat as fuck. I don't care about what you look like. I don't care about what you look like, what you're thinking about. It doesn't matter to me. It's bizarre, bro. It's bizarre. Even though, yeah, when I post certain things, I know you're mad. When I come on here and I post my testimonials, I know you're mad. I don't feel the need to come on here and say, "Oh, she mad." For what? For what? Like, bro. And you're trying to convince us all that you're a real woman and that you're not a man dressed up as a woman obsessed with me. I've noticed that. I've got a transgender woman that wants to be a man again that is obsessed with me. I think she's pre-op or something. Something going on. Cause what's wrong with you? What is a complete stranger supposed to think? I don't know you. I've never met you. I know that I never will meet you. You're cray cray. It's weird, bro. It really, and you know what? Lucky me. I could see that happening. I am somebody to become obsessed with. I am. You wouldn't be the first person that has become obsessed with me, hon. The only difference is that other people that have become obsessed with me have a reason, and you have none. You have no reason to be obsessed with me because I have given you nothing. I've given you nothing to become obsessed with. I've been nice to you previously in the past, which I now regret. This is why I'm very careful about speaking to complete strangers online because you've been stalking me ever since I tried to befriend you. And the stalking got worse when I told you that I didn't want the friendship because you attacked my kid. How can you expect me to want to be friends with you when you attacked my child? And then you keep calling me crazy. You keep saying this and that. But if I was crazy, I would have been done came to your house and blew your fucking head off and went to prison. If I was actually crazy. If I was not of sound mind, body, and spirit, hun, I'd have been done took your life for attacking my child. So obviously I have a full deck, don't I? I sure do. I have a full deck. Okay. Because being hot headed is not good sometimes because some people would have just whooped your ass or killed you. I mean, 10 goddamn years of you doing the same thing. Now you're over there with half nude, and you're not, I'm sorry, you're not a lesbian. You're just attracted to me because you're not a woman and you're a man. Now you have another gay male over there who's with you. Two men on here attacking me. And I'm not no weak witch. I'm not. Your energy's not gonna fucking touch me. It's not. Trust me. Whatever little experimentation type shit you over there doing with this man, some kind of, I guess, sex magic or whatever, rubbing booties together. I don't know. That's not gonna fucking affect me. It's not. It doesn't affect me in any way. I don't feel tight, pressed, or upset or angry. I don't. Okay, it's just the point, and I am in full support of my transgender sisters. I am in full support of y'all. Okay, totally, totally I am totally LGBTQ friendly at my company. I am. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But we got a live one. Got one that has regret. She wishes that she was a man again so that she could make love to me. Obviously, her and her man. Jamila made them want some cooch cooch. They want some hooch and some cooch. Ridiculous. These are what is it? Am I too sexy for YouTube or something? What the hell is going on? I'm too sexy for my YouTube channel. And then they'll say, no, you're not. They'll stalk me all around the internet, right? They'll stalk me all around the internet, just totally in a full-fledged fucking knee deep in an obsession. And then they'll say, I'm not obsessed with you. You're a fat, ugly bitch. Y'all, why? Well, and I'll ask them a simple question. Well, if you're not obsessed with me, why are you stalking me? Oh, don't be asking me no questions like that require for me to think. And then they'll look up, then a lot of them did it. And then they looked up years from then and said, she ruined my life. So it's my fault that you're obsessed with me. Now, I don't do obsession spells. I don't have to. You are obsessed with me. There is no way that I would put up a photograph of your body like all of these people, a lot of these people that you have seen posting sexual photos of me because some photos did get leaked. Yeah, it's called life sometimes. I had some photos get leaked to me. These women were running around with the freaking photos. And I'm like, well, what are you trying to shame me? Are you trying to shame me for having sex or for doing something? Well, what am I supposed to be ashamed of this shit? Like, seriously? Like, okay. Who the fuck does that sex shaming? That would be shaming someone for what they do in the bedroom would be equivalent to either body shaming or shaming gay people. Only I wasn't with another woman. I was with a man. Shaming me because me and him have had arguments publicly. Shaming me because of all this shit. Just shame, 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 and more goddamn shame. It said, like, what the fuck do you think you're doing? Here's the whole thing about it, what their audience needs to be telling them. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The point is that you're fucking obsessed with this woman. That's the point. You're obsessed. She's not thinking about you. She doesn't care about you. She won't even allow you in her chat room. You can't call this woman. You're blocked out of her social media because of your obsession. You can't contact this woman on Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, by phone. You can't have no contact with this woman. And there's no restraining order that's needed for that. I don't need to go out and get a restraining order. It's called block and delete. You're claiming that you want a restraining order, but yet you're posting a nude photo of me. People that usually need a restraining order are not posting nudes of a person. And what are you restraining me from? Have I called you? Do I come to your channel? Do I have my man making videos about you? No, I don't. I don't have a man making videos about you. I don't contact you. What exactly are you restraining here? You need to restrain yourself. You need to put a restraining order on yourself, hun. Anyway, so it requires a lot of focus to do my candle creations. I love them. It allows me to just sit back and take a breather and transmute that energy and channel and transmute that energy. You know what I'm saying? And it's beautiful. It's wonderful. I make jar candles too. I'm sorry, it doesn't seem that you're in the business of witchery. I mean, why do I have tons and tons of videos about witchcraft and all you have are tons and tons of videos about your obsession with me and other people? That's a great idea, one EQL, a transmutation candle. That is a great idea. I'm gonna pin cushion that one. Definitely. Yeah, there's people on here claiming that they're this and claiming that they're that, and all they do is stalk people and show their obsessions all day and night. That's all they do. That's all we see in social media. We don't see you doing anything else. And I don't see how you're delusional if you think that your non-existent invisible illusion that you have spiritual clients. I don't believe that they would work with you if they knew that you were doing those things to another woman. Just saying. I don't think any decent person would look at a person and say, hey, do you realize that sometimes for my spiritual work, my clients send me their man's semen? Did y'all know that? They send me semen, they send me hair, they send me photographs, sometimes sexual photographs. Yeah. Do you think for any reason, and like what would you do if one of your clients sent you a nude? Sometimes it requires a picture of their man's penis. What would you do if a client pissed you off? Would you start posting fucking nudes? Like, nobody can trust you. You women can't trust you. They can't. It's totally ridiculous. Like, seriously. And I don't see a witch. I see a stalker. I see an obsessed stalker, is what I'm seeing. That's what it's giving me. That's what it's always given me. And that's all that you are, as a stalker. You're a stalker that is probably, this is not an insult to people that get government benefits and what are those instability checks or social security checks. And I'll be watching these people sometimes. And you know what they'll be doing? They will project their crap to my kid. No, I don't get a social security check for my kid. What the fuck would I be getting a social security check for any of my children for? I've seen them in chat rooms of these people with these weird obsessions with me. I've seen them in chat rooms saying she gets a social security check for her son. No, you get a social security check. That's why you have time to sit around all day stalking people, right? Isn't that the truth? I have to be responsible. I have actual bills to pay. Okay. Now, I wouldn't want to do what you do anyway. It looks crazy. And I don't need you to look crazy for me to look any better. I already look good. I'm already established. If you visit my website, There are hundreds of reviews on my website, Yacht Poll. There's reviews on my local Google ad. There's reviews on this channel. There's live testimonials that I've done throughout almost 10 years. There's tons and tons and tons of rituals and readings on this channel, which I'm thinking about taking down some of the old readings because, they're just taking up space. Right. I mean, it's bizarre, bro. Hey, one EQ. I think that they have a legit sexual obsession, is what I believe that it is. It's all that it is. It's a weird sexual obsession. And they want people to believe that I you know what? I think I got a chance to see it happening, which is somebody with an obsession. Here's what somebody with an obsession does. They sit and they sit and they sit and they obsess over a person. We've all done that with our exes. I've done that with my ex. I've been sitting here wanting to be around him or talk to him, and he's been mad at me, and I'll do little stuff in social media, right? These people ain't even never met nobody and they're doing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But what they'll do is they will become obsessed with a person that they've never met and that they don't know. And they'll come to YouTube and say, "You're stalking me." They will accuse you of stalking them just because they have an obsession. They can't stop thinking of you. That is where they're claiming that you're stalking them. And these people can be very dangerous. You can be sitting there literally minding your own business, drinking a cool glass of lemonade, trying to enjoy a barbecue with your family, literally. And these people will have obsessive thoughts about you. And they will come to YouTube and say, "Why are you stalking me?" And that's not stalking. That's just them having an obsession. And I'm not supposed to acknowledge the fact that you're stealing my photos. It would be different if they were just talking, but it depends on what they're talking about, right? Because I'm not going to let somebody slander me because they will tell lies. This is the worst group of people that you would ever want to run into. And I see jail in the future for them. I do. I do. And the people that they legitimately stalk, they claim that we're stalking them. This chick has been stalking in chat rooms all over the place, stalking me over on TikTok. And I know for a fact that that was her. She lets me know that she's stalking me. She doesn't even hide it. She does it right out in the open. She does it right out in the open, lets me know I am stalking you. I am here for it and I am stalking you, right? She comes back the other day saying that she's getting a restraining order. What is she going to do? Go to a judge and say, "Help, I have somebody that keeps telling me to stop harassing them in social media. I need a restraining order against her." Can you restrain her from saying that? Can you restrain her from speaking out about the fact that I keep flag like this chick has sent CPS to my house a bunch of fucking times. Like I'm talking about tons and tons of time. And I'm a homeschooler too, by the way. My child is protected. Trust me. Trust me. There will be no trauma. There will be no drama. And there will be no trauma with no popo. Or I'm going to tell y'all something. I've seen my spirits at action. When I lived on Charter Way in that old house, they sent, they apparently made such a fucked up report on me, and it was a false report, that when the police officer first, I've ran into many, many police officers. They love me. The police love me. Okay. The guy, the police officer and the defects worker was walking up to my home, right? And I'm seeing them. And when the guy first got there, you could tell that he was like, he was being very aggressive because they lied. First of all, when I open up my door, you're gonna see somebody that's 5'4". I literally stand 5'4" tall. Whether or not I've put on a little bit of weight or not, which I'm not. They always try to make it seem like I'm a big man, 10 foot tall, like I'm a Nephilim demon or something. So that's the first thing that they do, right? So when they walk up, and I always know how to talk to these people calmly and let them know what's going on. And I've said, but that cop one time, it was one time this cop was being kind of aggressive, and I looked at him and I said something to him. I don't even remember what it was. It wasn't even that big of a deal. But literally, love just washed over his face. And he was just like, I am so sorry that you're going through this. And it just it's insanity. And these group of people will call and file false reports on people. It's totally preposterous. I don't even want to be seen or associated with any of these people. I would never be seen or associated with any of these people. I'm not going to be on their panels chopping it up. Hell no. No, that's stupid. You're a freaking stupid idiot. Something is wrong with you. You're mentally ill. You got some kind of Asperger's syndrome or something. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them, to where they get so upset and emotionally distraught that they have to pick up the phone and call the police and defects and stuff like that. It's totally ridiculous. So I filed FBI reports against them. I have a full FBI case against these people. I update it every once in a while. I've been too busy. It's summertime. I've been way too busy. Okay. But trust me, the FBI knows about these people. It's just that it's not that important. There's all sorts of other things that the FBI is busy with, obviously. Obviously, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but I think after that last, because this was a few weeks ago, they did a totally false 911 call to my house, and the police officer told me about it. He told me about it. He said they called, whoever this was, they called 911 and said, help them over there. Somebody's got them in a closet trying to kill them. Help that family. I guess they thought if they did that, that the police was going to come over here and kick in my door. And they expect people to trust them and have respect for them. First of all, first of all, everything that you try to do to me is going to happen to you. First of all, but it's going to happen for real. Be careful when you crying wolf, especially for somebody else. Be careful with that. Okay? They wanted the police to come over here and damage property, is what they wanted to happen. But the police obviously are not going to do that. The police had to, they could see my son through his window. They could see that he was fine. My older son, he was sitting there playing video games, but they did bam on the door. Ma'am, you okay in there? I'm like, yeah, we're fine. I'm like, what happened? He tells me the whole scenario. I'm like, really? And it's all centered around my house. The jealousy over my house. I'm going to tell you what it's about. It's about the fact that I manifest with my magic. The fact that my business is so good, the fact that my business is so stable that I'm able to maintain a house bothers them. It bothers them. Why? Why? Trust me, I've had hard times through COVID. I've had hard times, but I'm always maintain. So I just don't get it. I just don't get the logic. It's an insane. It's jealousy, obsession. I'll be living in this house for another year because I renewed my lease. Okay, and so I'm fine. What if I would have bought this house? What am I gonna? pack up and move and leave because they know where I live. No, I'm going to stand my ground. This is my house, right? But people don't really understand that I am renting. When I leave this house, I'm going to buy a house. These people are so obsessed with me that I heard one of them say that I shouldn't get the money from my mother, even though I am her heir. I shouldn't get the money. I should give it to charity because me and my mother had an argument. Excuse me. Yeah, and I'm going to listen to you, right? Yeah, I'm going to listen to you. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Sure I am. That's how obsessed they are. It's and they will look at and you know what? Unfortunately, they have a following that respects that behavior. I don't get it. To take your following and go, then goodness gracious, that's insane. There's no way. There's no way that I could respectfully respect a person that does stuff like that. I would have to question them about it. I would have to say, hey, I've been sitting back watching this situation and you're kind of stepping over some boundaries that you shouldn't be stepping over. Yeah, I know, right? And my mom loved me. Trust me, my mom loved me. Trust me. And I loved her. We had a great relationship. They want to come on here and say, you hated your mother. Well, no, I didn't hate my mother. No, and I'm not even going to be discussing. I'm, you know, I'm not going to discuss my mother's personal business because it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. It really is. This is how scam artists fish for information. They accuse you of something so that you can end up telling them the truth and revealing your personal business. It's called okay, y'all. I gotta go. Right, exactly. Like you should be able to have an argument with your family, and what does that mean? So anyway, yeah, I love and respect my mother. She's making it possible for me to buy a house too, because she bugged me my whole life to buy a house, and I'm gonna finally do it. All right, y'all. I gotta go. I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good one. I gotta get ready for some stuff I gotta do. Okay. Y'all have a good day. Thank you for listening to me vent. Bye. Blessings, y'all. Bye bye.